What's going on, everyone? My name is Kyle, and welcome to my very first Black Ops 2 Search and Destroy video. What I have for you guys today is I'm actually so pumped about this game, and so pumped that I got a pretty good scoring gameplay within the first 2 hours of playing it. Because if you guys didn't know, I was on Twitter saying that I was going to the midnight launch. I got to the midnight launch, I got in the store, I was about to buy the game, and the guy was like, you know what, our debit machine is down, and the only way you could pay for the game was with cash, and I had like 10 bucks in my pocket, and I was like, man, are you fucking kidding me? Really? I just stood in line for like 40 minutes, and you're now going to tell me that I can't buy the game without cash? And there was no banks near the game store, so I had to go, and we had to go and track down a bank to try and get some money out, but I ended up getting it like 40 minutes later, but I was kind of pissed off because could have got a lot more game time in, and when I came back and when I was playing the game, I was having the biggest kind of connection issues, but everything's all sorted out now. Everything's good. I got to play about maybe 2.5 hours of the game before I got off because I said, you know what, I have school the next day, so I really can't be up till 5 and 6 in the morning. So I was pretty pumped that I got this gameplay, and if you guys notice in this very first round right here, I picked up an ace, my very first ace in Black Ops 2. I was very close. I think my second game, I dropped 5 kills in one round. I was like, holy shit, I've never been able to do that in any other Call of Duty, because usually you gotta get used to the maps, you gotta know the routes, you gotta figure out where everybody's either gonna rush or where everybody's gonna camp, and the hot spots in the maps, and the grenade spots, and C4s, and all that sort of stuff. I really just need to sit down and put in enough time to figure out exactly what's going on each map, and all that sort of different stuff. But I was pretty pumped that I got this gameplay, and it could have been better, but you know what, 14-1 is not a bad score for the amount of time that I've placed into this game already. I'm only level 12. I haven't even gotten to any of the decent weapons. I'm using the Silence MP7 right now, and let's just say the MP7 is not as good as it was in Modern Warfare 3 by any means necessary. So I know a lot of you guys are going to get on and just automatically stick with the MP7 because it seems familiar, but let's just be honest, it's not as good as it was in Modern Warfare 3, and there's a lot better SMGs. You just gotta wait until you get to them. So another thing too is that this game is probably going to be just dominated by SMGs, and I say that because from what I've played already, every map seems like there's a lot of close quarters encounters, and there is some longer sightlines, but honestly, I would not want to limit myself to just playing with an assault rifle, sitting back and picking people off when there's so many different opportunities for close quarter situations. And just, this game is kind of rush happy. You can run in there and you can kill 3 or 4 people at one time. It is awesome. I am so pumped for this, and Search and Destroy plays really well, and that's one thing that I was kind of concerned about, is because sometimes developers, they don't really take that big of a look at other game modes other than the respawn game modes, just because they're played a lot more than non-respawn game modes like Search and Destroy. So I kind of figured they were just going to throw the bomb sites on just random corners of the map and just basically let you guys decide for yourself how everything's going to play out. But it seems like from what I've played and all the different kind of maps and sort of stuff, that the bomb sites are in good locations. There's ample amounts of cover, there's different kind of angles that you can put yourself on to retreat back and all that sort of stuff. You guys all see these different kind of videos coming from me anyway. I just want to let you guys know that Search and Destroy does play really well in this game, and the fact that the create a class system is so more there's so many different options in this game when it comes to create a class, that it's going to make for one interesting game. Honestly, guys, if you've never played it yet, or you have no idea and you're kind of like me, you just wanted to get the game and figure out how to play it right on the spot rather than just watching all these different kind of videos and sort of stuff, essentially what it is that you have 10 points allocated to each class. So what this means is that 1 point is going to be your weapon, another point is going to be your perk, and you can have another point for, let's say, having an attachment, and you can have 2 attachments on your weapon, you can have an attachment on your secondary, or you can actually decide to run with no secondary at all and save yourself a point, which is probably what I'm going to be doing a lot of the time. And also, you could take one of those points and allocate yourself another perk in a slot. So let's say you could have two tier 1 perks, or you could have 2 tier 2 perks, or 2 tier 3 perks. So you could have extreme conditioning and dead silence running at the same time. And that's probably what I'm going to be running a lot when I get there. But right now, I'm still level 12, honestly, man. I have, like, barely any time played on this game, and I really just want to get to at least level 55 and just kind of test everything out before I decide to go in Prestige and all this sort of stuff, because I really want to figure out what kind of setups I should be running and find out the best parts of each kind of map. So I did want to let you guys know too that I'm going to be spending a lot more time doing kind of tip videos rather than just gameplay commentaries, because I understand that a lot of you guys are going to be trying to get better at this game, and where it's new, it's going to be very difficult. It's a big change from the other Call of Duties. It's very different, I can tell you that. It is very different from other Call of Duty games, and you guys are probably going to be kind of wondering how each map and all this sort of stuff plays out. So I'm going to be focusing a lot more on doing these smaller tip videos and videos like my Rush Res series and like the War Room series, all this sort of stuff that I already have going on. I'm going to be bringing over for Black Ops 2, and hopefully you guys will be able to learn a lot from that. You'll be able to become some pretty good search players, and that's really what I'm aiming for with this game. So anyway, you can watch me get stuck right here. I have no idea what I got stuck by, but I was pretty pissed off because I just picked up the kill. I was 14-0, got stuck, and then I died. So I was like, shit, I could have picked up the last kill, 15-0. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this Black Ops 2 video. If you guys could please leave a like rating or a comment or any sort of support in the form of engaging this video, that would be awesome. And I will talk to you guys in my next Black Ops 2 video. Hopefully I'll be able to drop some high scoring gameplays for you guys very soon, but for now you're gonna have to settle for this 14-1. So I'll talk to you guys next time.